Hey everyone, hi, how are you? For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter, and I'm going to use my spiritual gifts and abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from Spirit for you. And if you'd like to hang around to the end to find out how you could potentially win some pretty cool, freaking cool stuff, then hang around. But I'm going to go ahead and say a quick prayer and connect with Spirit and do a message for you guys. To see what your higher self would like to say to you. And so all of your higher selves are going to come together to form one collective voice. But, so if you found your way here, there's no coincidence. And there's probably a message here for you, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So if you'd like to connect with the energy of this reading, then please just visualize a healing light surrounding you, full of unconditional love. And breathe that light in, and then exhale any stale, stagnant, unwanted energy out into the cosmos where it can no longer harm anyone. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Ascendant Masters, Ancestors, and higher light beings. I call to you now and invite you here to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered. I thank you for guiding, blessing, and protecting this reading, the cards, myself, and each and every person that finds their way here. I thank you for only honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. I got that song, Silver Springs, stuck in my head. Okay. What do the higher selves of those that are drawn to this message want to say or need to say? Show me clearly. You know, I'm seeing someone just be very tired because there is so much going on. It's like you have, like, you're doing a lot. You've got a lot going on, or it's like you're just really busy, and so you may be feeling very drained, very just tired from being so busy or having so much that you've got to get done. Oh my gosh, this card actually showed itself to me during the pre-shuffle. This is about culture. You may be being called to like really dive into your your specific culture. There may be some cultural appropriation that you may be doing that you're not aware of. So you want to make sure to be to focus on that, like your higher self is trying to tell you like that you are I know that what I'm about to say may seem a little controversial, but the soul is meant to, it says here that the soul meant to transcend all cultures. So the soul, and I don't want to go too, I'm not actually going to go too deep on that here. We got seeking answers. You may be doing like at the beginning of like this spiritual search or seeking answers regarding like your culture and connecting more with like your particular cultures and what your culture does, and like deities or certain like your work, your craft that is connected with your particular culture. Looking for, and maybe even looking to your ancestors for answers. Searching for truth regarding maybe cultural appropriation, or where your culture, what kind of practices are connected with your particular culture, or level 5 consciousness. Maintaining balance in all areas of your life, starting to manifest your spiritual being, because we're all spirit. We're all, when we're not in this physical form, and we have all been all different races. Like you have been a male before, you've been a woman before, you've been white, black, yellow, you've been all different nationalities. You've lived all over the world, and you have and so like you're going to start to level up to this level 5 consciousness. You are moving into a place of giving up, like it says, you've given up destructive habits. So like that's where you're moving into, releasing these destructive habits, or these negative behaviors and habits, toxic behaviors, unhealthy behaviors and habits, and like seeing from a higher perspective, your higher self. This is the higher self of yours that is already in the level 5 consciousness, that is connecting with you. There's been too much of an attachment to the self, to the existence of the self, and the culture in which you are from. And so maybe that is where you started your spiritual journey, learning about your culture, your cultural appropriation, or learning about cultural appropriations and things like that. And now you are transcending that. And it's not that you are disrespecting other cultures, but that you are living more from a place of spirit, being true to yourself. That's what's important. Following honesty and openness within yourself. And we have creative. Also, this is the second time the Syrian card has shown itself to me. So you're being called to live a more simple life. We're more simplistic. Maybe buying, like not being so much of a consumer, and living more, living more simplistically, caring more for Mother Earth, understanding that abundance is more than just having money to consume and buy expensive things and buying cars and houses and things like that. Abundance is about having enough. And if you are connected to Mother Earth, you understand that you don't want for anything. It's not about being homeless. It's not about not having. It's about understanding that Mother Earth is limitless and always provides. And there is always more than enough. You may not have like big fancy cars and tons of jewelry and clothes and all of the things, but it's not about those things. It's not about things. And I feel like you are being called to learn more about that here with this creative card. Maybe even being called to connect with like the Creative Society, or learning more about the Creative Society and living a more creative, abundant lifestyle, as opposed to a consumer lifestyle. And maybe even connecting with finding creative ways of like saving money and getting what you need from the earth and not from consumerism. Whoa, I can't believe I said that, because I literally, that is all channeled. Like, I literally just connected to a higher, I literally just channeled all of that because, and they used, what they did was they used my vocabulary to channel that to you. I like, that was like a full on like channeled message. I don't even remember some of the things that I said. Oh my God, this just, oh my God, like I seriously just channeled that from the Sirians. You may even be seeing like threes, the number 333. You are very connected to Ascended Masters right now. You are giving up being led to give up the attachment to the self, the physical self, the maybe closed practices, or the types of things that are of closed practices, and living more from spirit. Single jumping card. I pulled, anytime I pull more than one, I just take that as a sign to go back and reshuffle, because I only take single jumping cards or a single card that I pull. What card best represents what the collective needs to know at this time? The Strength card. Oh no, sorry, I don't know what I said, the Strength card because of the Lion, and it's actually the Eight of Swords. There's something that still holds you back. I am the king of the forest. So, but there's a fear. There's a fear of kind of going into the unknown, of maybe living more from spirit. Maybe it is still stuck to this attachment to self, to the material, to blood, to the physical, with the Ten of Pentacles here. What is the challenge here for the collective? Oh, too many cards. The challenge is the Ten of Wands and the Metamorphosis. It's difficult to change. It's difficult to change. There's burdens, overwhelmed. Pressure. Pushed around. Pushed around. Maybe you've been pushed around. Hold on a second. Maybe you've been pushed around. You've been maybe pushed around by society. So it's like a time with the metamorphosis, which is about like it is the death card. It's a change. And with the 10 of Wands, it's like this shift taking place. You know, there is this letting go period, letting go of the old you, letting go of this attachment to self, these old patterns. And it's difficult, you know, maybe kind of overworking yourself or overextending yourself too much for this change. Maybe you're feeling weighed down by responsibilities, or weighed down by other people's point of view, or, you know, these, maybe it could be destructive habits or unhealthy habits or thoughts that kind of keep you struggling. You know, maybe there is this fear and uncertainty about change or the unknown here that is really holding you back or weighing you down. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but that's exactly what these cards are saying. Maybe there are some feeling overwhelmed with responsibilities, or what family tells you you should or shouldn't do, or the world, or, you know, like I said, the like I was saying, the oh my gosh, society, what society tells you you should or shouldn't do. There, when this is in the challenge position, though, the death card or this metamorphosis, there's like this refusal, either refusal, like unwilling or unable. This metamorphosis isn't actually the death card. It's just an extra card called metamorphosis, which is like death. I mean, it is, the metamorphosis is a change. It's a transformation, just like the death card. The death card does represent a change and a transformation, a metamorphosis, you know. And so there is this fear of that. There's this unwillingness, or let me look and see what the book itself says about the metamorphosis. We've got the messenger, the world, the empath. Yeah, okay, so it's a refusal to acknowledge, which can lead to a sense of entrapment or feeling unfulfilled. Maybe feeling burdened and overwhelmed because there is this refusal to acknowledge this transformation or this change, which is leading to this sense of entrapment with the 8 of Swords. That's why feeling unfulfilled, feeling trapped. And it is weighing on you, making you feel overwhelmed, burdened. The need to like gracefully embrace this change, being having confidence. Maybe you are being a bit cowardish, you know, feeling like a coward because of what other people tell you you should do, or you should practice, or you should research this, or you should learn this. And, you know, like, so there maybe is feeling this sense of pressure from other people to do what you know, to stay in your lane, so to speak, and only follow this or that because of this or that. And so there is this kind of entrapment, feeling entrapped, feeling fearful, and keeping yourself in a bubble or a box where, because other people feel more comfortable with you being there, because you don't maybe have the right skin color, or you weren't born from this or that. And so making you feel like you can't do this or do that. So needing to really search for answers within yourself, and connecting with your higher self to find your own path, to go your own way, and not letting other people tell you that you should go this way or that way. And we do have Alice here with the Nine of Pentacles, being independent and, going down your own rabbit holes, learning your own truth, finding out for yourself. I can tell you, my little kitty, she's sitting over here staring straight at me. It looks like she's smiling at me. Like, she's like, yep, that's the message. No, it's just so sweet. Yeah, we've got the High Priestess. You don't have to go and tell everybody what you're doing. You don't have to announce it to the world, what deities talk to you or what you do in your own spiritual practice. You can keep that to yourself. You don't have to tell everybody what you're doing or what you're learning, what rabbit hole you're going down. Stay quiet about your changes and what's going on in your personal business. Do your prayers quietly to yourself, like Christians are supposed to. I mean, even Jesus says to go to a closet and pray, and you don't have to be out in the open and tell everybody your business. Going within, there's something here within the subconscious too that's trying to break free. There are fears that are lingering within the subconscious. You've been bullied. You have been chased into the corner, right? You've been bullied. You've been put down. You've been chased around, and so you may have some fears. Because with this Ten of Wands, being bullied, being pressured, being put down, feeling stuck, feeling fearful, confused. Maybe you have Christian parents that have told you that you can't do this or you can't do that. The Ten of Cups, this is your advice. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. So I feel like that's Spirit, telling you to follow the yellow brick road. Go within your own subconscious. Follow your own truth to your Emerald City, right? To the Emerald City. Make your own coven along the way, your own family, connecting with like-minded individuals that want to support you, that want to love you. And you will find these individuals. You will find these people. Things are just going to fall into place, right? Dorothy was met with all kinds of challenges on her way. She was met with all kinds of people trying to stop her, the flying monkeys, them damn flying monkeys. You know, the Wicked Witch, was it of the East or of the West? But anyways, the Wicked Witch of the East, I don't know, one of those two, trying to stop her. Telling her she didn't belong there, she needed to go back. Focus on building the future that you desire, the connection to the universe and to spirit that you desire. I feel like your spirit guides, look, your spirit guides, they're going to be alongside you the entire way, right? Helping you, assisting you. So spirit's telling you to continue making aligned decisions for your future. You know, if you're still in the midst of this struggle right now, to just have faith. You know, like that rainbow represents to have faith. It represents a promise, you know, having faith that your rainbow is coming. Continue to lead with your heart. And it's like the future that you desire, the connection that you desire with spirit, it's coming. Seeing healing, enjoying time with friends, family, people that you care about, catching up with people that you haven't spoken to in a while. But you don't have to tell them about, you know, the conspiracy theories that you're following, the different rabbit holes you're going down, the spiritual journey that you're on. You don't have to share everything with everyone. You can keep those things private for now. This is what I have for you for right now, and I'll be back with another channel message, you guys. But if you're interested in trying to win a free reading, then like and comment, leave a crystal ball if you're interested in trying to win the free cards. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste. Sorry guys, I gotta go, my daughter's calling.